Welcome to Derm Dumber, a podcast about all things dermatology, skincare, and whatever else catches our attention. We're a husband and wife. One of us is a dermatologist.
And one is not.
Oh, and by the way, this is a podcast, not a medical appointment. It is for entertainment and general informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Welcome to Derm Dumber. Let's get into it. Last week we had Amazon Prime Day sales.
Yes, we did.
And you had some people asking you for your recommendations on what sort of products they should gather up during that sale. And you had a response that went something like, what?
So in the past, I have given Prime Day beauty recommendations, but I've always been a little bit hesitant about recommending products, beauty products, skincare products from Amazon, just because there's so many like third-party sellers, and you have to worry about whether the item you're getting is counterfeit. And also, I kind of feel like you just should support the brand directly versus supporting Amazon and, giving them a cut of it, especially with like smaller brands. And now that like with my line for a while, we had between selling on Amazon and I just learned a lot more about the ins and outs of that and the options for, having Amazon fulfill, and just it takes away from, your margin, especially if you're a small company.
Yeah.
And, supporting Amazon.
Right.
So,
So this year you decided to just hold off on telling everybody to go get their stuff on Amazon.
Yeah. I mean, look, I shop on Amazon. I mean...
Oh, yeah. That's not to say we don't shop at Amazon. We are Amazon shoppers.
But I try to be mindful of it. But just the convenience factor, damn them, right?
It's hard to beat. It's hard to argue. And if your wallet is your primary concern, which it is for most people, then don't blame you for going where it's cheapest. But yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've done these in the past though, where I've recommended what to get on Prime Day for skincare, and I've tried to recommend things that are not often counterfeited, but I just decided not to do that this year.
All right.
Take a little bit of a stand against it.
You're so brave.
Yeah. So I mean, personally, I don't really buy skincare or makeup on Amazon.
Yeah. Okay.
So I do try to buy directly from the brand, or, of course, something like Sephora or Ulta, just because,
right,
it's, again, a convenience thing, but I still feel like it's better than Amazon, maybe.
Got it. All right. Well.
What'd you order?
I did get some things. No, I didn't. I got one thing. No. I got two things, and they're both related to this podcast. One is a new microphone, which isn't the one I wanted, but is an upgrade from what we had. And the other is another hard drive, just because all these files are starting to take up all this space on our computers. So I needed more storage space.
Got it.
And I found a deal, and I was lucky because for the most part, Prime Day deals are not good deals. They're just low prices, or just their prices for products that are at their lowest. Like Amazon has its own tool that almost like undoes this whole thing, where you can click on price history for almost any item, and it tells you what the price has been for the last month, 3 months, or a year. And I did that for everything we got.
Yeah.
And none of these two things I got, the microphone or the hard drive, were less than they had ever been. They were just at their lowest price that they had been maybe a month ago or So dumb.
Yeah.
So they just jack the price up on everything right before Prime Day, then take it back down to its kind of normal price, or its...
Yeah.
So yeah. No, I don't know. It's a scam, and I don't know. Maybe it's not a scam. It's just
But then it forces a lot of other companies. So I was noticing this
that, yes.
in, with some of the skincare brands I shop, then they offer discounts.
Yes.
To be honestly more competitive. So
yeah. No, Costco got in on it.
Yeah.
I love Costco. I love to support Costco. That's a cool company.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great company. So they had member appreciation days.
Great.
Mm-hmm. I didn't buy anything from them, though. I mean, I don't know. It was like they just put a sale on everything they have. So, anyways.
Gotcha.
All right. We're turning into a different, this is a different topic altogether. It was supposed to be about skincare and Amazon Prime Day sales, whatever. Okay. Anything else that happened recently that caught our attention or was on your social media?
Yeah, there is a big scandal in the celebrity esthetician world. I'm sure you've heard of it.
No, I've heard of celebrities and I've heard of estheticians. But so you're saying the esthetician is a celebrity?
No.
Or it's an esthetician that treats celebrities?
It's an esthetician that treats celebrities. Okay. Do you know what an esthetician does?
There's one in your office.
Okay. Well, what does she do?
Cosmetic.
What do I do?
Cosmetic stuff. Other cosmetic stuff.
Okay. So.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Well, there's certain things that is within the scope of an esthetician doing.
Yeah.
And then there are things that are not within their scope, like more aggressive. And it depends on the state, like what they're allowed to do and like the procedures they're allowed to perform. But a lot of it, at least in this state, has to do with like depth, like how, like, you know, like they can't inject things, for example.
Right.
And they can do laser to a certain
setting
point. Yeah, exactly.
There's esthetician-friendly settings on lasers.
Yeah.
And they're just not allowed to go above certain...
They're just not allowed to go, above certain things. But I don't know all the rules in every state. They're definitely all going to be different. But this particular woman is, a celebrity dermatologist. So she...
Esthetician.
Oh,
you said dermatologist.
Celebrity esthetician.
Okay.
And she's in California. And celebrities like Gwyneth Paltrow and Drew Barrymore apparently are clients of hers. But there is this woman. I mean, the lawsuit is all over, so easy to find this information. But her name is Victoria Nelson. And apparently she was going to this esthetician and ultimately experienced some really dramatic burns to her face.
Which one of the celebrities did?
No. This woman, Victoria Nelson, who I don't know who she is, but the esthetician's name is Sonia Drakkar.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Drakkar Noir?
I knew you were going to say that as soon
you remember that?
That
was so big in high school. Man, people loved that fragrance.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. I don't want to sidetrack you.
Yeah. So apparently she did some kind of peel on this woman's face and left her with like really severe burns, essentially. So, this woman, I guess, documented her experience and journey and the lawsuit and everything on social media.
As you do.
Of course. And anyway, this woman has now lost her license for, I think, at least 3 years. And then if she is to want to be an esthetician again, she has to go through this reapplication process and pay all this restitution money to this woman who was injured. But
so what did she do? She did an acid peel?
Some kind of acid peel, but it's not known what that is exactly. What has she done this to other people? Was it an error? No idea. But basically, in this woman who's documenting it, in her photos and such, I mean, you can look at her pictures.
Let me see.
And I'll show you. And so basically, when you're doing a chemical peel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The white part is the burn?
Right. So when you're doing a chemical peel and you're putting whatever acid you're treating with on the face, in particular, probably, I would guess maybe something called TCA was involved here. Anyway, you can kind of gauge where you are in the level that you're treating depending on how the skin looks. So, I'm showing Benjamin this picture right now where this woman has these white, starkly white marks.
Yeah,
so
it looks like tape.
Yeah.
Like there's tape on her face. That is such a stark discoloration.
So did she spill something the way it looked? I don't know.
Yeah, why would you apply it in that? It looks like a letter P.
It does.
Like a stylized letter P
Mm-hmm.
I would, yeah, I'd look into hiring a lawyer if I came out looking like that too. Now, is that going to heal?
I mean, yes. I haven't seen her pictures. She ended up having apparently a lot of procedures after this to try to improve it, all by the same woman, which is crazy because, like, if you did this to someone and you saw the severity of this, because when you apply an acid on the skin and you see this white color, it means you have gone like really deep. Like you have fully like ablated the skin. Like I don't ever want to see this.
Right.
Like this is too much.
Right.
So what this woman should have done is send her to like a plastic surgeon or a burn specialist even. But apparently the esthetician had this girl come back and do all these other treatments like microneedling and things on top of it to try to improve it. So
yeah, all the things that are only within her scope to do, which are probably not helpful because she's to the point now where she needs a little bit more advanced learning behind.
Yeah. So whether it was an accident, whether she was trying to do something different, whether she picked up the wrong, concentration, or, who knows?
She put the undiluted bottle right next to the diluted bottle. What an amateur move.
But yeah, she's apparently a very, big name.
And now Gwyneth Paltrow and Drew Barrymore will have to find someone else.
Yeah, to do do her facial.
Poor celebrities.
Facials. Yeah.
It's funny that, I mean, why would you? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Like, I feel like celebrities can afford, I guess once you get a reputation as a celebrity one, I'm not sure where I'm going with this. Once you get a reputation as a celebrity,
like you
just
referral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, they start coming in. Okay.
And, celebrities, they want their skin to have, if they have events, things like this, that would be like a common reason you would go to an esthetician for a treatment that's like a facial that gives you like some really rapid hydration and like, make your skin look a little brighter immediately. And so, that's definitely within an esthetician's scope more than maybe going to a dermatologist before a red carpet event.
Oh, I see.
For like a facial or, some kind of just like quick.
Got it. Yeah. Oh, no. Hey, shout out to estheticians. The one we share an office space with is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Shout out Bernadette. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully this woman is able to recover from this because that looks rough.
Yeah. This is why you need to always be sure. I mean, again, who knows what happened here, but to be sure that someone knows what they're doing, has a lot of experience. I mean, I think this one probably did check off those categories. So again, who knows if this was just like a fluke thing, but just a good reminder to be sure that whoever's doing something to you, that they're experienced doing it.
Yeah, and you're comfortable with it. But I guess if you start getting all these recommendations and these referrals from celebrities, that also makes the public stand at attention and go, ooh, I could see the same person that, all these famous people are going to. To me, I feel like that's got to be in the realm of, oops, that was just an accident. Like,
yeah, don't know.
Why? I mean, did that appear immediately, you think?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You see it immediately.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like not just on that side of the face.
Yeah.
Right? There's some at the top, the middle of her forehead.
Scattered little areas where it maybe just got too intense for some reason. Again,
crazy. All right. Well,
don't know, but looks
bad. Best of luck.
Like if I see that, I'm terrified.
Right.
So
you've never seen that when you did Fields on people?
Well, you're watching,
right?
Like incredibly closely for this, because unless you want this and you're doing it in a very controlled manner,
right?
Not a good thing.
All right. Well, yeah. So look up Victoria Nelson if you want to see pictures of that poor woman's face. All right. Well.
Yeah. Well, you discovered something the other day. You were asking me about a weird product. How did you
remind me?
How did you discover this certain tint that you were asking me about?
It was right before we were recording an episode, and I wanted to look into it more. I was just sitting here scrolling on Instagram, because I don't know. That's what I try to do before we record one of these, to see if something catches my eye and I can bring it up topically. And I don't know why this appeared on my phone, because I don't get this stuff, because, but except maybe the fact that, the phone's always listening, and it hears us talking about these things or weird products, or the fact that I was in Asia a couple of months ago and you were always sending me texts and pictures of beauty products from Asian countries. Maybe that's why it came across.
All right. Tell them what you're talking about.
Yeah. So this thing is about a popular product in Japan, and what its purpose is to tint the color of your nipples, right?
Yeah. I mean...
And so I was shocked that this was a real product, and I sent it to you. Or I didn't even send it to you because we were sitting here ready to record, and I was like, look at this.
Yeah.
And you had never heard of anything like that before.
No.
Right?
No. I mean, we were talking like there's like lip tints, that like stain.
And so I asked, is that in the same category as that stuff, right? It's like the idea is...
And it looks like it is.
Right. Because the thing said that
Temporary.
this product is just, it lasts for like 24 hours.
Right.
And that's it. So, and then of course, a deeper dive reveals that like in Japanese culture, like the color of your nipples is indicative of youth or beauty or something. And so they all want lighter colored. I don't know,
Yeah, because it was like kind of like a pinkish stain.
It dyed, it changed, it tinted them into a lighter color.
Yeah.
So if your nipples are on the darker side, it made them lighter, pinker, I guess. So, and then, it looked like applying it like you do on lips, which is the only time I've ever seen a tint.
Yeah.
And you said that it is basically the same thing, probably.
Yeah. Which leads me to then say, why?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
I mean, like...
You don't see that one coming to America? And
no, I definitely... It's probably already in America. But I mean, like, I haven't... I've never seen it.
I just never... You've ever had a patient come in and be like, I'm really concerned about the color of my nipples?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I was like young... I mean, as a almost 50-year-old woman, I care zero about what that would be looking like. I mean, maybe there's one person maybe occasionally seeing this, and I just that takes a level of effort and care that I'm not sure I would have ever had, to be honest.
No. Yeah, even in your most sensitive...
Yeah, and what's I don't know. I just was thinking about this, like, is it... I mean, I guess it's like a lip balm if it's on like or a lip tint. If it's on your lips, it's like safe to ingest. I guess if someone's coming near this, probably, I guess, safe. Like,
right.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't do a deep dive into these.
Well, one of the videos showed that somebody was applying it to like a brown spot on their arm.
Oh yeah.
And so they put it on, left it on for a second, and then just wiped it away.
Right.
And then it showed it was slightly lighter colored.
Yeah, more of a pinkish brown than true just
and I
brown.
guess it's supposed to just duplicate that for the nipple. I just don't. I mean...
So parents...
Yeah, be on the lookout if your kid's starting to show concern.
If your daughters are starting to...
Yeah, or, I mean, it's not necessarily daughters,
I guess. It could be anyone.
It could be your sons, too.
Yeah.
I don't... As a straight male, I don't... Who cares what color the nipple is? I just can't see myself caring that much about it. If a
just
girl,
as long as it's there,
if a girl's
in your face, you're fine.
That's right.
Who cares?
If a woman, the best boobs are the ones that you're allowed to play with.
Oh my God.
Oh, let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Nobody cares what they look like, color-wise, shape-wise.
This really has.
There you go. I'm just putting that out there for any of you self-conscious women.
Got it.
This guy doesn't care.
You're very much helping empower women.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I like
right.
it.
Never say I'm not. I'm not a very strong feminist.
Right.
So yeah. No, there's that. There's that weird product. Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it last time because I literally saw it right before we started recording and I was like, no, we need to just bookmark that and look into it more. So
yeah. Well, and then I hadn't really shared this with you yet, but also reflecting back on a previous episode, I thought this was entertaining that our son, we were hanging out the other night, yesterday. Our son actually got in the pool with me.
Yeah, that's rare these days.
He spent like 10 minutes of time with his mother without a screen or demanding anything.
Yeah, as a 16-year-old, that's rare too.
Very rare. And so one of the things he asked me while we were swimming was if I'd ever heard of clavicular.
Ooh. You think he's going back and listening to our podcast? When did we talk to him?
No.
Or when did we talk about that? That was our first episode.
Maybe the first episode.
Yeah, with the bone smashing kid. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the context? He just asked.
Yeah, he just asked if I had heard of this.
I mean, that's a little concerning. Does that mean it's finally come across his sphere?
But I'm pretty sure that, like, even before we recorded that first episode, I might have, like, asked him something about it.
Oh, okay.
But, again, he probably wasn't paying attention.
No.
And it went in one ear and out the other. So I asked him, I said, yes, actually, Dad and I talked about it on the podcast. And, of course, he was like, oh,
yeah, cringe.
He has no desire to listen to our podcast and thinks podcasts are dumb.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't listen to my parents if they...
parents either.
Right.
But, yes, so I was asking him just kind of what he knew about clavicular, and, he mentioned the bone smashing, but he said that that's really kind of, he thought was a pretty rare thing in the clavicular.
None of his friends are doing it.
Right. But he did remind me that he's done it on his shins.
Training them to be able to take kicks.
Right.
Damage from...
Right.
Do people know that he does, like, MMA gym stuff?
I mean, I don't know. I guess you're sharing that right now.
Well, okay, I'm just saying, because if they didn't, that's the context with which that makes sense.
Yeah.
If it makes any sense, it makes a little sense in that context.
I guess. So, yes, then we talked about how, like, yes, I know you do this to your shins, but, like, that's a little different than, like, trying to control the shape of your face and how a bone is going to, like, regrow and all of this. And I don't know, he just kind of seemed like he had just sort of learned about this and, this guy. And I was kind of like, well, other things he does is, like, injecting things into his face. And and I was like, asking him, like, do you think that he has the ability to get things that are safe to inject in his face? And Rowan thought, yes, he probably could have access to safe things, which then I just was like, no, I don't want to have this conversation, and you have to get these products from certain safe channels or you don't know what you're getting. So I took it as an educational opportunity.
Great. I'm sure it all sunk in and he's grateful for the new knowledge that his mom gave him. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. It's a shame I missed out on that conversation.
Yeah. So let's move on to maybe the best portion of our podcast to date.
Okay. I'm excited to hear what that is.
And these are stupid things that Benjamin has said lately that I have been secretly keeping track of.
Oh. Great. So now I'm going to have to sit here and defend myself.
This is what the people want.
Okay. Well, I got to give the people what they want.
Okay. So Benjamin is very new to the world of social media. I mean, only got an Instagram account forever ago to, like, just follow me.
That's right.
Never had posted a single thing. Doesn't know anything about how it works. Let's just put it that way.
I was literally asking you just before we started recording, about an hour before, what this red dot meant in the corner of my Instagram and how do I get rid of it?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. I'm not going to defend myself for that. You're right. Or there's nothing to defend here.
So at some point recently, you asked me if I had to personally respond to every message that I got sent. I think you had discovered the inbox on Instagram.
Right.
Maybe through Benjamin did set up the Derm Dumber Instagram account, so maybe he was exploring a little bit there, and maybe you saw the little DM box or something, and you were just like, how do you respond to all of these things? You have to do this like individually, and I just thought that was hilarious.
Well, okay, maybe I'll defend a little bit. Maybe, is that what I meant? Is do you have to, or was it more like do you feel obligated?
Maybe that was it.
I think that's probably what I had to mean. Like, obviously, I know you don't have to respond to anything.
Well,
but like, do you feel obligated because, you're in a position where you've gotten kind of big on Instagram and people come to you now for like advice on so many different things?
Well, I took it kind of to mean that like, you do not realize how much can be automated on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. There's that. Because I started to see things where like the guy will play a video and then at the end of it, it'll be like, comment this word to be sent information or a link to my, so whatever.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's what it was.
And then you were like, oh, so you have to, this person has to respond to every.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like send them a link because they went in there type, they have to go back there and like.
So, no.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of automation sequences.
Yeah, what a world.
Through various platforms that you can connect with Instagram. And that's like a super popular way to easily get someone something is like, they comment this word, and then you have set up this automation that anytime anyone sends this word,
something gets sent.
Something automatically gets triggered to send.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. That's very
smart,
convenient.
Right?
Yeah. Let the robot overlords take over.
It was just, I don't know. It was really funny how you thought that.
Yes, you were just sitting there, and you spend a lot of time on your phone sometimes, so.
Oh. Okay.
I thought maybe you were just sitting there, literally copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, send.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, There you go. Good job.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
This one is much more entertaining, maybe, let's say. So let me set the scene for people on this. We were out on a walk when this happened. And, well, let me even go back further. I think some of you guys have been listening. You know that I'm almost 50. We've talked about.
What? No way.
It's a secret. Me taking progesterone for sleep. So, I mean, you kind of know my age, and that's sort of like, that part of hormone life that I might be experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, let me share this, that like literally like a week before this walk, I had asked Benjamin to pick up some feminine hygiene products from the store because Benjamin does all the shopping. Let's just put that out there. Yeah. I don't belong in a grocery store. No. I don't enjoy a grocery store or any shopping. I don't know where anything is. This is Benjamin's room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm at home in the groceries. I like it. I do all the cooking. I might as well do all the picking out of the food.
So anyway, that's the stage. He had just purchased this stuff. Keeps track of my cycle for his own reasons. Which, I mean, I'm happy for. It's one less thing that I have to track.
I don't mind. It's on the family calendar. Who cares? It's just for a long time there when child having was a thing.
Uh-huh.
It's just a carryover from that part of our life.
Okay. All right. So.
Go ahead. Where's this going?
So we're on this walk and you're like asking me if I am in menopause. Like, you asked me if I was in menopause. I think we were talking about. There had to be some
context here. Go ahead. I'll wait till you're done before I try to defend any of this.
No, I mean, like, that is the gist of it. And I was like.
Out of the blue.
Dude, I think we were talking about sleep, and I was talking about how it sucked that there was nothing that you could take that worked as well for sleep as, what I was taking. And then you were like, yeah, but like you're in menopause, so you can do that. And I'm like, wait, menopause? Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that maybe someone doesn't know about medicine or health, but like that's a pretty black and white, for some people, bit of knowledge from health class.
Let me go here. Is it or you want to keep going? You think in a health class that I would have taken recently enough to remember they talked about menopause?
I mean, I just figured as an adult human, you knew that if someone is still having cycles, then they have not gone through menopause.
Okay.
Is that a fact that you knew?
Yeah, obviously. I know that when they're over, then that's a part of it. I don't know. I don't know what to say about all this. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have asked that question because I didn't know. There had to have been some other
100% you asked that question because I immediately busted out the notes app on my phone. It was like, I'm going to add this to the list of dumb crap you've asked.
All right. Well, okay. There it is. Maybe just take a moment to educate me. Obviously, you were throwing around the word perimenopause all the time these days.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, maybe I was wondering if we had crossed the line from peri to full on.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. So I feel like you should have known that.
And I've been praying that you enter the menopausal period of your life for so long so that you can finally experience being hot.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my joke.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Because we are a couple that, like, traditionally do not get along when it comes to the thermostat.
No.
Our body temperatures could not be further apart.
No.
I am currently running at 150 degrees, it feels like. And you're basically wearing a sweatshirt.
Yes.
And it's probably 100 degrees outside right now.
It's windy in here.
Yeah, I have to have a fan on just to be in this room.
Yes, so you just said
I've been so excited for you to experience some hot flashes and appreciate what it's like to be hot all the time. So we can actually have the thermostat at a nice low freezing temperature.
Yes, but you just said cross into it.
Yeah.
So what do you think that is? And you clearly knew if you knew what that was, that had not happened.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe you had a feeling.
Okay.
That you were just done.
All right.
You just hadn't told me yet. I was just trying to get current.
Uh-huh. Okay. So,
right.
TMI on that.
Yeah, there you go. We're getting real personal now.
Yeah.
Do you want to just like make a recording as soon as it happens?
Sure. Yeah.
So let everybody know.
We'll get on immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
Be like, that's it.
Right.
I can feel it. That's the last egg to deposit from my ovaries.
Or first hot flash.
Oh. Yeah. God, I can't wait.
I mean,
I can't wait to hear.
I kind of can't wait either. Like,
I know.
It sucks always being cold.
Yeah.
And it sucks with you always yelling at me for being cold. Like, I can't, like, I'm interpreting it incorrectly.
Well, because you are.
Okay.
I'm not yelling at you for being cold. I'm yelling at you for interpreting 100-degree hot air as cold.
I don't like it blowing across my skin.
I know.
That makes me cold.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we move on? Do we have any time for some questions?
Yes, we do. I think we're doing fine.
Okay.
We're not pushing it too late. Hopefully not boring everybody too much. Let's do some more of the increasingly popular listener questions.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Okay. Question number 1. A listener asked, how do you treat keloids?
Do you know what keloids are?
Nope. Let's start there.
Really? You never heard of it?
I've heard you say the word before, but I've never bothered to pay attention to what it is.
Okay.
Have I ever had one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Is it like a cyst?
No.
Dang. I was just guessing.
So a keloid is an exuberant scar reaction.
Wait a minute.
What?
Come here. Hold on. We're going to What is this?
That's just an old man spot.
This is a spot that you froze off.
Yeah, it needs another freeze.
And look, now it's got this like white bump on it.
It's a seborrheic keratosis, which is a scaly spot that we get with age that, yes, maybe it didn't go all the way away with the freeze that we did.
All right. Well,
but not a keloid.
Based on your initial description of what a keloid was, I thought for sure you gave me one.
That's just old man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who this old man is you're referring to, but go ahead. All right. Go on.
So a keloid,
what is a keloid?
Is a scar, a type of scar that's it's overgrown. So you can have kind of a normal scar, which is going to usually be like flat. You can have a hypertrophic scar where the scar gets a little bit thick. And then there are keloids at the other end of the spectrum. You maybe see people who have these like on their earlobes sometimes. Like if you see these big growths, maybe you are not seeing these things.
No.
So sometimes people have them from piercing. Sometimes people have them from like really bad acne, scarring, especially like on the chest or the back.
Okay.
Can happen like with surgeries too, if it's an area that's, not as easy to heal. And then also people who have a little more pigment in their skin tend to be more prone to having keloids.
Okay.
So we treat them with, there's a lot of different things. You can cut them out and kind of start over with the healing process. And then there's some things you can do immediately after doing that to try to decrease the tendency of them recurring. So things like really immobilizing the site. There's certain topical medications you can treat with. There's injections that you can treat with. And you can do some of those things directly to a keloid, even if you don't cut it out to try to shrink it. So probably the most common thing that we do in clinic is inject steroids into the keloid. And over time...
Oh, I'm thinking steroids.
Oh, okay.
So you got to get real swole and then it goes away because of all the roids. Got it.
Right. So steroids can have this side effect where they thin the skin.
You're right. I've heard of that.
Yeah. So we're taking advantage of that when we're trying to treat a keloid with them.
Got it.
You can also do things like freezing them. You can introduce through these probes liquid nitrogen to the middle of them. I think some people will irradiate them. There's a lot of different things, but personally, what I do is cutting them out, topicals, injection of steroid.
All right. Well, there you go. If you're suffering from one or more of those, go ahead and make an appointment with your dermatologist, and they will help clear them up.
There's options.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Question number 2. And this one, just somebody wants to get to know you better, I guess.
Okay.
Or somebody wants to freak you out. Because they are asking, do you have any phobias? Now, I guess you could just say no. Well, you could be honest.
Well, okay.
Go ahead. Tell us how weird you are.
I have a normal phobia, I think, of bugs.
True. You don't like bugs of any sort, do you?
No, like especially shelled bugs. But really...
Shelled.
They have shells.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
Okay.
Those are disgusting. I don't like bugs. I often say to Benjamin, kill this bug. This is why you're around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pretty much worked it into the vows. Surprised you didn't, to be honest.
Yeah. Really, that's like what my normal phobia would be, but...
Do you have any... what someone might consider abnormal phobias? Things that just sort of give you the willies?
Yeah. So, in our family...
Uh-huh.
We call these the Willards.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I don't have any of those, but...
Me and Rowan do.
You and our son have a series of...
So mine is 2 things, really.
Okay.
It honestly hurts me to say these things out loud.
I love it.
Because it starts to really freak me
I love it.
out.
I love it. You are squirming. Just thinking about it, you're squirming here.
Yeah, so one is the ankle bone, like in your medial, oh my gosh, I can never say that word either.
Wow. I'm leaving all of this in.
No.
To see you struggle with the medical term.
Oh my God. I really have to look at it in order to say it correctly, which is really bad. Anyway,
the ankle bone. If I said the interior ankle bone, do you think people will know what I'm talking about?
Yes, probably
versus
better.
whatever you're about to say.
Malleolus.
Malleolus.
Yeah, the bony prominence on the inside of your ankle.
Right.
Yeah, I struggle with that word. Anyway, so I have this thing about them touching, like
the inside,
the insides of my ankle bones touching.
Yeah.
It's like
if you straightened your legs
terrifying, correct,
and pushed them together, if they actually touched.
Yeah, which is a bit of a challenge when you like to do yoga. Yeah. You know, I always have to like be very conscious of like
angling your legs,
tad bit of like 1 foot in front of the other. Like They can never be right next to, or if they are right next to, they have to be really far apart. So usually it's more just like 1 foot slightly in front of the other, because that's awful. So please let me know if anyone else out there has this.
I never heard about it until you brought it up once.
Yeah. So that's a terrible one, because that's like every day that you have to think about that.
Slightly. Oh my God. Every day you have to struggle with this?
Yeah. I mean, you're in bed.
I just don't.
Yeah, I know.
Where did this come from?
I don't know.
Can you pinpoint a time in your life where that happened?
I don't know. Are we going into therapy now?
And we might need to.
And then the other one is book pages.
Right. Book pages. Like you've got to try to describe.
Yeah. So if you have a book that's closed and your hand or your finger rubbing the outside of the pages.
Right.
I don't know. Am I describing that well? Can you know the phobia? You know it.
So you've got a book. It's closed. And you're looking at the pages.
Right.
And they're all sealed or pushed together because the book is closed.
Right.
And you want to drag your finger.
No, I don't want to drag
across the pages, or like up and down, paper cut style.
Yeah. Any
like if it was a single page, it would give you a paper cut.
Yeah. And a single page is honestly fine. It's just.
No, that would give you a paper cut. That's less fine.
Well, yeah, but it's just less Willard-inducing. I don't know why.
Okay, weird. All right, so...
I don't have a name for that either, but those are my two very upsetting things that I have to think about.
That's a phobia. Running your finger lengthwise down a page of a closed book. Okay, moving on. That's fun. There you go, people. Now you know. Next time should you ever see her.
Do you have any phobias? I don't even know if you have any phobias. Oh, wait.
Not
you
really.
Do. Oh, yeah, you do. The T word with the holes.
Yeah, but I guess it's a phobia.
That's a phobia.
It's really but sometimes if I see something like that, I can't look away, but it just gives you an unsettling feeling in my stomach. And that's that trypophobia, what's it called? How do you say it or spell it? Trypt. It's just, and it's things in nature that have holes.
Trypophobia.
Yeah. It has
So I recently, since we talked about your old man spot, I recently lasered some of my old lady spots on my leg. And so I have all of these very circular.
Yeah. Look like chicken pox.
Kind of on my leg. And, somebody at work said it looked like she couldn't look at it because it reminded her of this.
Oh, for real? No. Well,
then kind of grouped.
But then I maybe don't have the, no, I don't know. People can just Google it, look at pictures of it. Your leg doesn't look like that. That's crazy. But I feel bad for her if that's how she.
Yeah. So I think that's a phobia for you.
Okay, sure. I guess if it can, but I can't, if I see an image.
You just look away and you feel gross.
If I stare at it, but sometimes I keep staring. I'm like, ugh, what an unsettling image. But I keep looking at it. But it's just, it's unsettling. And I think there's there's an evolutionary reason behind it. I looked into it once, but it's disturbing stuff. Those are some disturbing images. But anyways, okay, there you go. I don't really have any phobias. I guess I have that, but.
And no Willards for you.
Willards? Oh, willies. Nothing gives me the willies. No.
Yeah. Rowan's is seatbelts.
Not the concept of seatbelts, just that fabric.
The fabric.
That kind of scratchy. super silk.
He has it to other fabrics, but it's like a real problem with it. He's better now, but like it used to be a real problem when he was little because we would have to put the seatbelt on and then he would have to do this touching back and forth brushing thing. It was, I guess, like an OCD type of thing kind of too, but he's still bothered by this fabric feel.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're freaks.
Yeah, family of real freaks. I'm sure we're the only ones. All right. Well, do you want to, how many questions is that? Oh, that was 2. All right, let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody wants to know what your opinion is on the dumbest skincare products out there. You got a list or something you can just throw out real quick?
Yeah, I mean, there's just kind of, I guess, like certain types of products that I think are kind of a waste of money, I guess. So,
sure.
Toners, don't think those are necessary to anyone's skincare routine. Can they be used? Sure. I mean, toners originated.
I was going to say, what is a toner outside of in relation to a printer? I don't know what toner is.
Oh, okay. You didn't even know what a toner is.
No.
So this would be a liquid that you put on your skin to do something. So originally, people needed toners because they returned the skin to a more natural pH after using like really harsh soaps. Like I'm talking about like whenever soaps were created and they were made of like lye and stuff. So like it really messed up the skin's pH.
Sweet. Oh.
So you would use a toner to make the skin's pH balanced so that the skin barrier could be more, healthy.
Okay.
Well, now soaps are not harmful like that. They're pH balanced themselves. So now this category of toners has evolved to do things like be astringents. So like drying to the skin if somebody has like really oily skin or oily skin or acne. Or maybe they're hydrating toners. So they're trying to put moisture in after cleansing, but it's like a very thin, watery type of product. So just really unnecessary.
All right.
In my opinion.
Toners on the list?
Toners. Eye creams.
Eye creams. Is a cream you spread in your eyeball?
No, Benjamin. On your eyelids, like your lower lid, crow's feet area. These are what eye creams are for.
So then it's eye area cream.
Okay. Yeah, not eyeball cream. Different from eyeball cream.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's eyeball cream?
I don't know if there's an eyeball cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm getting loopy.
Getting a little silly.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Eye creams.
So eye creams, in my opinion, you do not need a separate product. You can just continue all of your normal skincare up to that area. I mean, there may be actives that you might use that are a little too harsh to use on the eyelid skin, which is thinner constantly like the rest of your face, but you don't really need a dedicated eye product. And you certainly don't need like just a moisturizer that's specific to the eyelids. Your face moisturizer is fine.
Okay.
The same is true, I would say, of neck creams. Like
neck creams, okay.
Yeah, there's a whole category of neck creams that claim to do various things and are specifically marketed for your neck. But they're no different really than the conversation we just had about eye creams. Just to use it all on your neck too.
Okay. Don't need specific creams for specific parts of the facial area.
So
face and neck area.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Okay. Anything else? Eye creams, toners, neck creams.
Those are
the ones that
the
stick
big
out.
ones in big skincare categories, I think, are not necessary.
Okay.
And you'd never even heard of them.
No.
So I guess you're not wasting your money on them.
No, I'm very frugal when it comes to my creams and balms, salves, ointments. You love these words.
So frugal because you just use free ones that we get.
We do get a lot of free ones. Keep those coming. All right. Well, we've gone on long enough. I think 3 questions is good. Maybe we can keep it there unless we run out of something else to talk about one week. But yeah, okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
All good.
Well, I think that's probably the best podcast we've ever done. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for listening. We promise to get better at this. Whether we actually do depends largely on your willingness to like, subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with your coolest friends. Just kidding. We will take anyone. Cool, uncool, moisturized, unmoisturized. Stay tuned for more skincare talk with a hint of sarcasm.